Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is 11:35 a.m. Oh my gosh, half hour to noon, and I just woke up. I'd fallen asleep probably around midnight-ish, woke up around 3, so slept a little while. Got up, went on my constitutional, went down to the post office, walked back, did all that stuff, and then sat down here in the chair to do some work. At which point, it's 11:30 now, and, sorry about that. One thing I do want to say is, hey, look at this. This cost way too much money. This is Prohibition Brand's Tommy gun. It is a joint. But more than that, it's called a Tommy gun because it's a ground nugget. Takes bud. They roll it in hash, and then they glaze it in oil. So it's wrapped in, right now, wax paper because, well, otherwise it would stick to the inside of the glass because of all the oil on it. This is like it's either $12 or $15. So this is not something you buy all the time, but it's got a little cork and it's a little glass tube. So that's kind of cool. Oh, my brain is so far behind. Bom dia, diagwit, labrit, ahanyo Dzień dobry, or, less formally, chest, terahomikost, barilus, gomarias, buenos dias, dia dit, boreda, Reggelt, matnva, buongiorno, dobro utro, Boker Tov, Ohio, Kamusta, Gomorgan, Ni hao, Privyet, Guten Tag, Kalimera, Bonjour, Dobre Rano, God Morgan, Labas Ritas, Merhaba, and of course, craic. Because the craic is originally an English word that started off here about 1900. For whatever reason, it picked up real good among Irish immigrants, and for whatever reason, traveled over to Ireland. And then people stopped saying it over here. So everyone talked about the craic in the U.S. about 120 years ago, and that was when you had good food, good friends, good drink. And then it traveled over there to Ireland, and that's what it meant over there for the 100 years. And for whatever reason, it's transferred back to the U.S., but it's not left Ireland, so people still talk about the craic in Ireland, and now they talk about the craic back over here again. When you go out and you have good food, good drink, good friends. The craic. Cane craic? I can't remember what cane craic means, so when I go looking it up, well, all I can find is definitions of craic anymore. I can't find cane craic. It's very irritating. Very, very irritating. Past that, though, am I going to get anything done? Probably not. My friends will be by pretty soon. They do come by because they've got their guinea piggies to take care of. I gotta move this thing. I keep looking at my hair and going, why is there a point on my head? But there isn't. Luckily. So, boy, am I gonna have any reaction videos? Probably not. Am I gonna have any gaming videos? Probably not. I'm going to try and get some stuff done until they do show up, but who knows? So, I am just going to say, hey, oh, gosh, that bloody... It doesn't even matter if I wear dark shirts. My skin is so reflective, I'm so white, that my light, I got a fluorescent CFL just right up there. And the light bounces off my skin because I'm so reflective and it overloads the camera. But, I mean, how often Can you say that your skin is so white you overload the filter on your camera? I can. I overload the bloody thing all the time just because I'm so white. My mother on my my mother's side, she was of the Fishbelly clan. My father was of the White Bread clan. We put them together. I am their offspring. I am so white, I glow in the dark. My daughter is so white, she's transparent. I love that joke. What can I say? I mean, I overload the camera. And my daughter she's whiter than I am. Unfortunately, even though she's just had her birthday yesterday, she was diagnosed with fatty liver disease. And so that's not good. Unfortunately, well, there's a lot of unfortunates, but I'll just let it go with she has been diagnosed with fatty liver disease, which of course I had to be an alcoholic for 23 years before I got fatty deposits in my liver. She's been having the diet that my in-laws eat, and she's got fatty liver disease because of it. Oh well. What can I say? I mean, I have to watch my children being raised by other people, and I have no input in it because my in-laws are the legal guardians of my children. And while I don't like that, there's not a whole lot I can do about it. Such is life. So I've learned to let the pain of that one go. There's not a lot I can do about it. Well, didn't mean to get depressing. My sincere apologies. I have meds I need to take, and I got pot I need to smoke. The last time I took any methadone was right around midnight, and I'm supposed to take it every 6 hours, 5 milligrams every 6 hours. That's 20 hours over 20 milligrams over a 24-hour period. So I'm about 3 hours behind on that, so I'm wearing off on methadone. I haven't smoked anything for, oh gosh, at least 8 hours now, so I'm not feeling good. I need to, well, I won't say I need to keep off the grass, because I sure don't. It's not the highest quality, but it's this much, and it has to last me, until the end of the month. But today's the 27th of August. Here I go, as like, and welcome to the day, the 27th of August, Saturday. This is the first time I've said what the day is? Oh my lord. Well, howdy, 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 Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to the day, Saturday, the 27th of August, 2016. Did I forget to do that before? I mean, literally, I just woke up and then started recording. So, who knows? Again, do I have anything coming up? No idea, because no idea when my friends are coming over, so I got no idea how much recording time I have. So you take care. If I have anything else today, then that is mega cool. Hey, look at that! It popped right up. That is cool. You see, it's that 5%. It's a 5% loss through here. That's why it's so freaking annoying. Because every once in a while, just boom, and it's up. And I got no problems. That 5% is like I've got no problems with this hand. Only there's the other times when I try to do that and then it's like, oh, come on, and the nerve signals are getting blocked trying to come through, and it's a struggle to get it to do that. Today it's just boink, and it just pops into place. So I'm not going to complain. It's just irritating. I mean, at least this is 95% use, only 5% maximum deficit, whereas this bloody thing is at it's about 80% use, 20% deficit, but that 20% deficit is enough. I don't even like using my right hand because of that. It's clumsy, it's slow. I mean, I'm like, wee, and I am voluntarily moving this one about as fast as it goes. Just the signals have to fight through all the damage and nerve and the scar tissue, and it just doesn't work all that well. It's clumsy. I drop stuff, so I tend not to use my right hand very often, and I let it go with the left, which is a good thing then that I am. This is left-handed at -50, right-handed at +50, and 0 is where you're ambidextrous. I'm at like +5. So I'm ambidextrous enough. The only thing I can't do with my left hand is sign my name. Everything else I can do with my left and my right. Just signing my name, I have to use this one because I've never practiced. I got 50 some odd years of not signing my name with this hand. And, well, not really 50. I didn't start signing my name until what? Until I was 12, 13, 14, something like that. But it's like 40 some odd years of signing with this hand and no years of signing with this hand, so no practice. 40 some odd years of practice. Even with the slow clumsiness, I can still do that. I mostly use my entire arm to sign because this part's clumsy and it doesn't do the signing part. But if I just like plop the pen in there and then just move from the shoulder, I can sign my name just like I used to. It's a good thing. You work your way around things, which is good. Well, you take care. I'm 12 minutes into this. I'd like to do more. I've got all sorts of stuff that I think about when I go on my walks. What I want to do is get like that. I was given a gift from a wonderful subscriber, and I'll talk more about this sort of thing on another time. But one thing I was sent with this little it's called a Nabi, N-A-B-I. They make tablets and stuff, but they also made a camera called the Look HD. It's a little like a GoPro, but it's a knockoff, little tiny thing like this. You can put it on a headband and it's on your head, that sort of stuff. It's not a really wonderful camera, but it's fine. It's a really cute little thing. It's really nice. You can record voice or video and all that, so I want to start taking it with me on walks so I can record what the heck I'm saying. That way I can remember. That's Lincoln. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Might be. Plus, I want to have a camera that I can take to show when I'm going out on walks and stuff. And even like when I go walking in the middle of the night, I want to be able to show you people what I'm doing, because there's lots of light at night where I walk. I don't walk where it's dark because it's dark. It's late at night. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes when I have to go out walking. Today when I went walking, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. So by the time I got back, because we're coming up, it's 2 months after the longest day of the year, so things are not as long anymore. And it used to be 5:30 in the morning. It was bright, sunny. When I got back at like 20 to 6, it was still dark outside. It's kind of nice. And yeah, nobody plays Pokemon Go here anymore. One thing I did see though is when I was walking downtown, there was this guy up against the edge of a building, like with a flashlight or his cell phone light, and he was tapping on bricks on the side of a building, going tap, 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 and staring at stuff on the wall, and then just tapping at the bricks using the light. And it's like, what on earth? I just walked by, didn't even do a thing, just watched and went on by. Well, this time for real. You take care. I gotta get some stuff done, like try and edit and render and upload. Find out when my friends are coming by. So you take care. Have a great day. Hopefully I've got some stuff coming up. I have no clue. So you take care. Have a great day. And at the very least, I'll see you on the flip side. And that, my friend, is a very good thing.